Hello everyone, welcome to BayernNow, the ultimate Bayern Munich fan channel. Bayern Munich just beat Augsburg. Revenge, baby! The revenge of the record Meister. 5-2. Alphonso Davies. Yeah. That's sad. He's getting arrested. The nutmeg was criminal. Took his manhood away. He forced transgender surgery on that defender by just taking his nutsack with that nutmeg. God. Guess we can't have Davies for 6 weeks. He's going to jail, prison FC with Mason Greenwood. Davies is a purely filthy baller, man. You filthy man. How dare you do that? To get an assist after that too, and then to get a goal. He's getting his inform card. Davies was on fire today. Choupo-Moting, hello? I can't call him Eric Maxim Choupo-Moting anymore. His new name is now the Cameroonian Ronaldo Nazario. Ronaldo Phenomenon? Okay. I'm just talking to the streets. The streets are just giving me communications of what's going on. So you're telling me Choupo had this in his locker? He could do these things? Oh my God, man. I love this guy. I never said anything wrong about him. All the comments, oh, but you said to shut up. You lying buffoons. I never said anything wrong. Choupo's my guy. What a performance from him, man. All you haters out there, get whipped, man. Come on, get whipped. Choupo's great. You know, someone did point out, Daniel Virgin in the comments, I remember, he said, Choupo's performing well. He's showing he has some, local man is not finished yet. We all thought Choupo, terminates I joke about that all the time, but, really, he's a valuable asset to our team without a striker. In a game like this, I think he's useful. In a game where the opponent's center backs aren't top level, he's a very useful player. In any other game, it says 4-2 on here. It's actually 5-2. God, man. I can't get it right. Now I got to start the recording over again. Nah, I'm joking. In any other game, with big center backs, competent defenders, I think he has a harder time because he's a predictable guy, He tries to dribble, but, he ain't Musiala. He ain't Davies. He can't operate in the tight spaces. He doesn't have the facilities for that, big man. So I think Choupo, in a game like this, against half of the Bundesliga teams in this league, he can do really well for us. So he's now an option. As long as he's not taking playing time from Musiala, Sane, my actual ballers, and, Muller and Gnabry, Gnabry's getting back into form. He can take play time from Mane, because Mane, man, we signed the wrong Senegalese. We should have been signing Koulibaly, man. What's going on here? We just signed some random black dude from Senegal. Because this ain't the same Mane. Well, it is the same Mane I saw from Liverpool. This is something people don't understand about Mane, players like him. They compared him to Robin and Ribéry, and that was so disrespectful. Liverpool players are all false images. They're all false prophets, false gods. They're false. Salah is a false footballer. I don't care. Oh, he scored. Bro, the way they play is so predictable. Oh, Salah gets it. Left wing, long ball from Van Dijk. Brings it down. Goes to the fullback. Notice how Salah can never get through more than 3 players, like a Musiala can. Because he doesn't have the facilities for that. And then he cuts out to Trent Alexander-Arnold, who's going to whip it in first time over and over again every freaking game. So Mane still thinks he's at Liverpool. That's why he'll take the ball out wide, go at their fullback. 8 times out of 10, he gets dispossessed immediately. But the 2 times, what he's doing is he's trying to get Davies in so Davies can do a cutback. He thinks we play like Liverpool. What he should do is what Sane does. 1 touch, boom, boom, move. He doesn't really do that. He thinks he's at Liverpool. I'm understanding it now. I was ignorant before. Now I get it. He thinks we're Liverpool. He thinks we play crossing football. Look. There's a lot of Christians on our team, but we don't cross like that. Come on. When's the last time we whipped it in, header in, boom? No, we play through teams. So Mane needs to learn that. And yes, people say he needs time. I would agree with you. He needs time, but he ain't Doc and Marty. We're not back in time like that. This dude is 30. He doesn't need 3 years to adapt, because he'll be old. He'll be in a senior home. Players like Mane and Salah, when they lost their pace, they were always going to become, to some level, like average. Like they look average, because that's Robin and Ribery were ballers, right? You can judge a baller by a very simple test that I created. How easy is it for them to do the same thing over and over again? You know, when Musiala gets the ball and there's 4 center backs, 4 defenders around him, and he just cooks through them and scores. Even the goal he scored today. How many times has this man scored that goal? I remember he scored it against Schalke. See, I even remember. I remember where he danced between defenders. He did it against Wolfsburg. He almost did it against Gladbach, that time getting an assist. Was it Gladbach? That game where he took the ball, edge of the box, got through like 4 players and got Mane in, and Mane was offside. Duh, of course. See, that's another annoying thing. If Mane did the things he does, keeps trying, Mane, you can never criticize his work rate. So, yeah, anyways, you can judge a baller by how easy is it for them to do the same thing. Sometimes Ribery would have a game. He'll check his watch, his imaginary watch. Okay, I'm Frank Ribery, so of course I'm a baller. It's been 50 minutes. All right, cool. And then he just runs through 4 players, gets an assist, or gets a goal. Like he would just take the ball out wide, run through 5 players. It was easy for him. He knew exactly what time it was. It was instinct. He didn't need to try over and over and over again. I know Oprah Winfrey said, try again. But Mane tries too much, man. Him and Gnabry just lose so many balls. I get it, maybe they might be thinking they're in a woman in a man's body, so they gotta lose their ball. But bro, you're losing every freaking 2 passes to you, man. So somehow we need to drill them into passing and trying to keep the game fluid. Sane Musiala. Sane gets it, 1 touch, Musiala. Boom, back, boom, boom, go. When Kingsley Coman came on, my freaking baller, never criticizes decision-making ever. When Kingsley came in, did a dribble, didn't lose the ball like Mane. And then we score from it with Choupo's goal, the second goal. We score immediately. We start moving. We start cooking. So maybe Nagelsmann needs to understand that now. I do have to say, yes, the game was great. The first 10 minutes we were pissing around. But I think there were points where we were just being naive. The first 10 minutes, we just let them kind of just do their thing. They scored a goal. Great goal, by the way. I mean, you can't really say, Kimmich kind of went in and got out of position, but the goal was just great. Second goal was Upamecano, tap in. Upa scoring tap-ins, more tap-ins than Darwin Núñez. My defender can score tap-ins. That was a great tap-in from Upamecano. So yeah, apart from that, they didn't really carve us out. We were always defending well, Davies. But I have to say, De Ligt and Upa have 2 deficiencies, one for each of them respectively, that annoy me. Upamecano has this desire in him to win the ball back. I understand that. I love it. It's great. It works. When it works, it's great. But when it doesn't work, it's just annoying. He needs to pick his moments, when to win the ball and when to defend. Defending isn't just how many times can I win the ball from the attacking team. Sometimes defending is how many times can I just prevent the attacking team from creating anything by just standing in good positioning yourself. Upa's always trying to win. He does it a lot. He'll win the ball, but it goes right back to them and he's chasing it again. And it's like, bro, if you just sit back, let him pass, let him come closer to your goal. But just position yourself to block it. Position yourself to... De Ligt does it. So that's Upa's weakness, his desire to win the ball. De Ligt's weakness is... For a smart guy, right, who speaks German, English, Italian, he can't read the flight of a ball, like the aerial trajectory of a ball. As a defender, you should be able to read that. Now, it comes with experience, so I won't be complaining about this in 2 years. I know that for a damn fact because he's going to iron it out of his game. He knows that. De Ligt will literally see a ball coming in, and he's always just a little bit off. His jumping is great. In the opponent's box, he always reads them, so it's not something where he can't read it. It's just he's not doing it consistently. Read the aerial duel. Like, how many times would their striker just come up on De Ligt, win the header, flick, and now we're in trouble, and Davies has to come back and recover. So if we iron these little deficiencies out, we're good. Upamecano, for me, is the best ball-playing center back in the world. Who's better than him? Even today, my man put Gnabry through. Should have been a goal, man. So, anyways, this game was interesting. It was good. When it was 3-2, it could have been 3-3. But I think we just used the experience. We didn't let anything get to our heads. And that's a stark difference from, a few weeks ago when we played Augsburg and lost, our first loss in the season. So it was great revenge because it was in the cup. For them, this was a final because they beat Bayern, they get all this money and they keep going in the cup. And teams like Augsburg never really go anywhere in the Bundesliga. They're 14th. They're not going to win. They're not Champions League teams. So they, really value the cup. And for us to take it away from them feels good. So Thanos out here, baby. Snap the finger. We're inevitable. So yeah, I think we're playing. Did they do the draw yet? Are we playing Stuttgart? Let me check the chat. Isn't it crazy how I have the ability to turn on my video mode? Sabitzer is the next Tolisso. I don't agree with that. Tolisso got injured way more than Sabitzer did. Even right now, unfortunately, Tolisso is injured. Unfortunately, man. Corentan ready to tango liso. Get well soon, bro. Get well soon. So it looks like we might be playing Stuttgart. I'm not exactly sure. But yeah, I'm going to go watch the Tottenham game. Thank you everyone so much for watching. Mia San Mia and peace.